In the heart of London, beneath the towering spires of Westminster Abbey, tradition stirred once again. The anniversary of the Most Honourable Order of the Bath, one of the oldest and most prestigious chivalric orders in the United Kingdom, was marked by a ceremony that was both a tribute to the past and a vision for the future. At its center were two figures whose roles are woven tightly into the fabric of British heritage and monarchy, King Charles III and Prince William, the Prince of Wales. This year's celebration bore greater significance than usual. It was not merely an anniversary, it was a statement of continuity, of generational purpose, and of the evolving role of the monarchy in modern Britain. A storied legacy. The Order of the Bath, established in 1725 by King George I, was named for the symbolic purification ritual of bathing that knights once underwent before being invested. Today, it honors distinguished service by members of the armed forces, civil service, and diplomacy. Over centuries, its ceremonial grandeur has remained intact: scarlet robes, plumed hats, golden collars, and solemn oaths whispered beneath Gothic arches. This year marked the 300th anniversary of the Order's revival in its modern form. King Charles, as sovereign of the Order, and Prince William, as one of its senior knights Grand Cross, led the anniversary celebrations, an event not seen on the scale in decades. But this was more than a ceremonial pageant. It was an occasion of generational unity between a monarch defined by a lifelong dedication to duty and a prince poised to lead the monarchy into a new era. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. A royal procession. As morning mist clung to the cobbles of Whitehall, crowds gathered, their breath rising in clouds of anticipation. The steady beat of drums and the echo of cavalry hooves signaled the start of the royal procession from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Abbey. King Charles, adorned in the Order's ceremonial regalia, rode in the Irish state coach, its glass panels gleaming in the sunlight. At his side in a matching coach was Prince William, exuding the quiet confidence that has become his hallmark. Along the route, the sea of Union Jacks and handmade signs bore messages not only of loyalty to the monarchy, but of hope and pride. Many in the crowd had witnessed the transformation of Charles from heir to king in the past year, and the increasing presence of Prince William on the world stage. For them, this event was a living thread connecting Britain's history to its future. Ceremony in the Abbey. The interior of Westminster Abbey, draped in crimson and gold, welcomed guests from across the Commonwealth, senior military figures, diplomats, and members of the Order. The Abbey, whose walls have witnessed coronations, weddings, and funerals of monarchs for centuries, now stood witness to a different kind of ritual, one of service, recognition, and resolve. A low trumpet fanfare signaled the arrival of the monarch. As King Charles entered, the choir's voices soared in a newly composed anthem by Sir John Taverner, blending ancient liturgical Latin with modern English, a fitting metaphor for the day itself. Behind him, Prince William strode with measured grace, his presence both complimentary and reassuring. The service was filled with solemnity, pageantry, and symbolism. Charles, ever the traditionalist with a flair for the modern, gave a deeply reflective address. He spoke not only of the Order's storied past, but of the sacrifices made by those honored in its name. His words, at once eloquent and grounded, touched upon themes of loyalty, public service, and the quiet dignity of duty. Our nation has long depended not on the strength of arms alone, but on the strength of character. The Order of the Bath honors not just action, but dedication, often unheralded and unthanked, he said. William's growing role. Prince William, standing near his father, was not merely a participant, but a symbol of the monarchy's evolving identity. His presence echoed the dual reality he lives every day, rooted in royal duty, but with a modern sensibility that resonates with younger generations. At a private reception following the service, William addressed honorees and dignitaries with warmth and clarity. He emphasized the importance of service that looks forward, a nod to innovation in public life, sustainability, and the digital challenges facing the military and civil service alike. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Observers noted the seamless coordination between Charles and William throughout the day, not only in ceremonial protocol, but in their shared demeanor, mutual respect, and united front. It marked a notable chapter in the slow but steady transition of royal responsibility from one generation to the next, a monarch's mission. For King Charles, the ceremony also represented the fulfillment of a long-held vision. Since ascending the throne, he has subtly redefined what it means to be a modern monarch, focusing on causes like the environment, interfaith dialogue, and urban regeneration. The Order of the Bath, though rooted in medieval tradition, offers a canvas for this mission. This year, for the first time, the investiture ceremony included commendations for climate scientists, community health leaders, and digital infrastructure experts. Fields far from the battlefield, but no less critical to national security and well-being. Charles's insistence on broadening the order's scope while preserving its dignity reflects a monarchy seeking relevance without losing resonance. The public response. Outside the Abbey, as the bells pealed and the red-cloaked procession emerged once more, the mood was one of celebration. For many Britons, the event served as a reminder that the monarchy, for all its ancient customs, still has a place in the modern age. The presence of both Charles and William reassured those who seek stability amidst global uncertainty. Miriam Hayes, a teacher from Birmingham who brought her 2 children to witness the event, said, "It's amazing to see both the King and Prince William together like this. My kids are growing up in a time of change, and it's comforting to see the royal family adapting without losing their sense of purpose." On social media, images of the ceremony trended throughout the day. Memes celebrating Prince William's regal poise circulated alongside videos of Charles exchanging warm words with honorees. A particularly viral moment showed the two laughing quietly together as they exited the Abbey. A humanizing glimpse into a dynasty often seen as distant. Looking ahead, the anniversary of the Order of the Bath was not simply about honoring the past. It was about charting the course of the future. King Charles, ever the steward of tradition, showed that such traditions can evolve to reflect new realities. Prince William, with his increasing public role, hinted at a monarchy that will be more streamlined, responsive, and inclusive. Plans are already in motion to further modernize the order in the coming years. New categories of recognition, greater visibility for Commonwealth contributors, and the potential for a digital archive of honorees' contributions are all under consideration, initiatives that bear William's modernizing fingerprints. Conclusion: a crown shared, a future shaped. In the golden light of a spring afternoon, as the royal carriages rolled back toward the palace, the mood across London was one of cautious optimism. The sight of King Charles and Prince William walking side by side, shoulder to shoulder in both regalia and resolve, left an impression more lasting than ceremony alone. The anniversary of the Order of the Bath offered a reminder that history is not a weight but a foundation, and that, in the hands of a thoughtful monarch and a forward-looking heir, the British monarchy remains a living institution, one that can honor the past while boldly stepping into the future. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.